Altogether, you have a very nice sounding start. Yo, what is up YouTube? Today I am giving you guys a highly requested video, and I'm going to show you guys how to turn UCLA by RLO Grime into your own remix. So, what I'm going to do for this series, I'm going to break this up into 3 different videos. One is going to be all intro stuff. Next one is going to be the melodic drop, and the third one is going to be the dubstep drop. If we hit 50 likes on this video, the next one will come out the following week. Like, comment, share if you enjoy the video. I'm going to show you guys how you do everything as far as a remix goes, even though this isn't a remix, because a remix is like an official thing that they send you stems, the actual producer. So like RL Grime would send me the stems. This is more of what is called a bootleg, which is like a remix that is unofficial. I'm going to show you guys how to get everything from the song BPM, the key, how to check the key, how to get the actual acapella, and then building your whole track around that. We're going to include how to set up your synths, like chords. We're going to set up different types of synths, how I fill it out, and just how I build my tracks all together. That's enough of me rambling. Let's get into the actual video. So the first thing to start out in is I like to use TuneBeat. This generally gives me a good idea of what a song's in. For example, it says UCLA, C sharp major, 140 BPM. Now that gives me some good info. Next, you can go to YouTube. You can maybe find an acapella. If it's a super known song, you just type acapella and might have it. But if not, you just grab the original. You're gonna go to like a YouTube to MP3 download, or you can actually get the real song, buy it off, and support people. Usually I will do this for the final. If I have an idea in my head, I'm going to grab it for free, rip it, and then I'll go back and make the final. That's kind of what I did with the Kaiwachi flip that I did, the tear out flip. If you want to see the house tear out flip, I'll pop that up. But I just ripped it first, and then I went and paid for the actual version to get better vocals like a strip from. From there, you're going to use AudioStrip. AudioStrip is a free website that will isolate vocals. It will take some time, because you'll drag your file in, best overall performance, and depending on how much you want to strip from the original, vocals and instrumental is just fine, because I just need vocals. MP3 compressed is fine. Isolate, it'll probably take anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. So just keep that in mind. After you do that, you'll be in your DAW. You'll have your vocals. I just got this from an acapella on YouTube. I actually didn't have to strip it. The good thing about checking your key, at least with the vocal, is you need some sort of like auto-tune. I'm not sure any free ones. I paid for this one, I think it was like $160. But you can put the key in. So let's do the C sharp major, which it originally said, right? And listen to the vocal. Moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati. So with auto-tune, you can check this, and we're in C sharp major, right? And you just go through, and if it's retuning it a lot, you're probably in the wrong key. But this works for this. So we have our vocal, and I just made a double. So together my vocals sound, for the most part, same. She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati. Then she got a body, she be trying to party. It sounds good. From here is where we're going to build our chords. So for me, I'm just keeping the vocal. Everything else is mine. So what I start with is my piano. And I actually wrote this in C minor. So the process for this, for me, is I will just write based on, so we'll just do this kind of live to show you guys. You make it, you have your C minor, and then from there, I'm just gonna write my progression that I think. We'll do 2 bars. So from here, I use 5th and 7th. So how this works is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can invert the 5th here. Really easy way. And we'll just repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, invert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, invert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, invert. Now this is just a really simple way of writing chords. From here, we can add others in, but for the most part, we have a Like, it's not really a good progression, if I would say so myself, but that's how you can do it. You can also drop stuff lower. Maybe. So you can build chords this way. I'm not giving you guys a really good writing method. It just shows a really easy way to start. From there, I add in my accents. And it sounds like this. And it repeats. After I have my chords and I'm happy with it, which I'll just sit here and go back and forth with the vocal.
Go to UCLA and she drive a Maserati, then she got a body, she be trying to party.
That sounds good to me. After that, I'm gonna layer it up. I used Omni and just did a couple instances of like a keyscape, so another piano.
Trying to party.
Together, we have the grand piano and the Omnisphere keyscapes. From there, I'm just going to build a simple Reese. This is like a very simple Reese patch. I just detuned one here, added distortion, and low cut it, and pulled in the width to make it not super wide. And all I'm doing is taking the bass notes here. This, this, and this. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's going to be here. However, you'll see that this one goes down instead of up on the 3. It's just because I took this from up here and made it lower. So the Reese sounds like this. Altogether, you have a very nice sounding start. Sounds very good. From there, I'm just grabbing more, just honestly like pads. Found this one. It's very nice. And then I found this really cool like Eastern instrument. Now I put that there because I'm trying to get around copyright. UCLA is actually very copyrighted. When I uploaded a private instance on my SoundCloud, it took it down. So this is just me expanding and changing it up so it doesn't get recognized, hopefully. And I chop it up. It's a longer loop, but some reverb on it. That's really it. A good amount of reverb. From there, I'm deciding I want to do more of a cinematic kind of feel. So I have just some drums, cinematic drum hits I have. And it fully picks up here. We have a crash. And we have some mid drums. That's just going to progress naturally. You're going to see the drums come in. We have all of our soundscapes, right? And we have really no effects at this point. This is a work in progress. This isn't a final, mind you, but you'll hear it come in.
She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, then she got a body, she be trying to party, she be trying to party, search for a shawty, she just got the way.
Alright, so in that part you heard the brass come in, which honestly is a little loud in this part. We'll just bring this down a tad bit. See how that sounds.
Search for shawty, she just got the way. 24 been getting paid.
So we have multiple brasses here. Just because contact library. That's just pitched down for that violin. So all those together. We do all of our synths together during this part. It sounds like this. biggest thing here is I'm having the brass rise when everything falls here. So from there, I cut off the drums right before the build, so it sounds like this. From there, I'm having just a snare buildup, just a I'm keeping the crash consistent. All my cinematic drums are cut out. I have a kick coming up in the second half of the build. We have the vocal going. We have our chords hitting. We also have some effects. Just sub drop, sweep, risers. And we also have this drop melodic stuff being filtered in. And that is being washed out on purpose to the drop hit here. So altogether, our build sounds like this. And we are at the drop now. So that really is it for the buildup on all this. You can make a very full sounding intro, compelling and very different just by extracting the vocals and making your own chords and building upon that. It really is as simple as the process I told you, where I start with the vocal, I match the chords together, and from there, I like using a piano personally. You can use whatever you want. And from there, you can expand upon and grow. I would tell you, we have a melodic drop in store next that we can go over. And then we also have a heavy drop, which I'll give you guys a little tease in that as well. So if you guys want to see the future bass drop and you guys want to see the heavy drop, make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you're new here. We just hit 4,400 subscribers. Shout out y'all in my community. Love y'all for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.